I think I have found the best builds for the new Tintails Madara Uchiha DLC in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. If this is your first DLC, don't worry, I got a build for you as well, but if you got a few DLCs, I got two for you as well. Now, I may have found a one-shot build with the new DLC, but I can only tell subscribers that, so hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
I might act rude. I lost gang members, I can't act cool. I got gang scriptures in my tattoos. I was running from the police in my trap shoes. Posted trying to flip 100, I come back fool.
Our first jutsu for the one-shot build is Limbo, Border Jail. This allows you to summon 4 Limbo clones, and if anybody goes into that space, they will be jumped by these clones, or you can send them as hitmen and they'll attack somebody, but they are a bit directional in their attacking. Next up, we have Shadow Stitching Jutsu. You can pick this up from the Shikamaru VR Master. Now, this allows you to hold your opponent in place and lower their defense. Now, you're probably thinking that and Limbo clone is probably not gonna one-shot. I hope you have the last battle Sasuke DLC, as Time Space Hop is the most broken substitution right now. Now for our ultimate, we're going to be using Infinite Tsukiyomi. Now this is the new ultimate from Tintails Madara. This is a 2-stage ultimate that will basically stun, reset them, lower their HP, and a bunch of other stuff. Now take a quick look at the stats real quick. It says 1-man army and you're boosting the first hit of your attack. We're going to be using the backhanded explosion, the new healer weapon. So now, do I have your attention on this build? It's a little bit overpowered. Let's see it one more time here. Go ahead and punch him. Oh, that's a lot of damage. A little touch of death there. We're gonna use the porter clones and finish it off. Keep in mind Conan's health. As soon as I hit her with the shadow stitching, here we go. Shadow stitch right there. Now punch her. 5 hits. She's literally one shot, and it's gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just in case I have any doubters out there, shadow stitching into the basic one shot with the 4 hit easy. You're probably wondering, what exactly am I using the Madara DLC for? I actually wanted to keep them in place as they are jumping him, and I'll just do one power attack because my first attack is powerful than all of theirs put together. A lot of good players block, but you can't really block this weapon right here. 5 hits and he's done. Our first jutsu is the Stage Art Shadow Style Thunder Blast, which is basically just purple lightning. So this will actually stun them, lower their defense, and take away their substitution. The tank of all tanks for healers, Yasaka Beads from the reanimated Itachi DLC. With the Yasaka Beads, you are able to throw the beads and they track like no other and do incredible damage. Both these jutsus have a really long cooldown. Time Space Hop reduces the ninjutsu cooldown, so it's essential. This absorbs health, ninjutsu, substitution cooldown, and secret technique gauge. We're boosting our damage. This is our big damage dealer, and we're going to be using the Madara staff, and for our ninja tools, we're going to be using the Master of Medicine, which is in the shop right now. This weapon is actually really close to the umbrella in the light combos, but it has some of the most unique combos in its heavy attack. Listen, if you're not a healer main, I really recommend that you do get this DLC just for this weapon alone. Honestly, probably some of my favorite combos of all time. And honestly, I think the Madara staff aesthetically just looks pretty cool. Now, Purple Lightning also is one of my favorite jutsus of all time in the Naruto universe, but again, it combos really well with what we're trying to do here. If you're in face-off or solo queuing, please go ahead and use that Master of Medicine, but if you're playing with a team and they're relying on you for heals, make sure you do run that heal tag. Nobody wants to play with you if you're not gonna do it right. Anyways, guys, Purple Lightning into Yasaka Beads. You're going to stun somebody, and then you use your Yasaka Beads, and it should be a touch of death after that, or a little bit less than half. Not only does Master Medicine heal you, it gives you super armor, so you can extend those combos, so you can complete people with that Yasaka Beads. That does a lot of damage. All right, let's use that Purple Lightning real quick to get that stun off, and now it's time to kind of combo up a little bit. Now he's going to be seeing stars. That's a 20-hit combo. 22. Can we get to 23? Wow. And that's just a healer, my guy, and then finish it off with a 5. Lightning stun. Go into Yasaka Beats. He's done. Could have really hit him with a light attack and he'd be done, but still, same principle. And this is why this jutsu is going to become meta, because you can hit multiple targets. I got a 24-hit combo, and now I'm going to throw a Yasaka Beats. Look at all the damage. It's 34 hits. Now I'm going to use the ultimate. We're going to get tons of damage real quick. 3 hits. Now it's time to basically stop playing with my food here. Go ahead and with the second stage. Now this is gonna kill a lot of the people. Go ahead and use purple lightning and GG's in the chat. I think out of every single build you'll see today, this build is going to be the most common in face-off. I promise you. Now listen, if this is your one and only DLC, I completely understand this is a great one to start off with. We're going to go with Thunder Style, Thunder Blast, then you're going to go into Cellular Extraction, which allows you to heal off any negative status elements, and it's from the Sakura VR Master. It's essential if you want to play healer or medic. Next up, the best clone is going to be Shadow Clone Jutsu for you. This is a great healer substitution if you have no other DLCs. Now, the Infinite Tsukiyomi is the new DLC ultimate you're gonna get with the 10 Tails Madara. Let's check out some of those skills for you. Now we're gonna go ahead and use the Madara staff. I'm loving it so far. It's one of my favorites that I've ever used. Now, make sure you do have this healing seal Type 2, make sure you do have First Blood and Robust Fighter. This is an accurate way people play healer nowadays. We're just gonna stun any of those aggressive attack types like a Uchiha Shuriken and really just piece them up with our Madara staff. There's a good example why Shadow Clone is the best substitute for healers. It subs you super far from whoever's attacking you, which is great because you don't want to sub right next to the person who's fighting you like some other clones, and especially the first clone that you use in the game. This move right here cannot be interrupted. It seems like it has decent tracking even though if your opponent moves during that hard knock. Now I will say that it does take a second to charge up for a decent range and a decent amount of damage from the purple lightning. Your heal tag and cellular extraction are what I consider burst heals. Now burst heals are quick heals that heal you at a fixed rate. Now heal over time is something like a candy or more like a palm sage or an Eno palm sage that will heal you a little bit at a time until you reach a certain level and then it's out, or it runs out of time, or it's interrupted, which I necessarily don't like. I like a quick heal that has a decent cooldown like the heal tag and the cellular extraction. I think cellular extraction is the best healer jutsu in the game if you're trying to heal your allies and yourself. As you can see real quick, heal tag, now I can backflip and wait for my cellular extraction. Go ahead and use my purple lightning, you know, just in case they want to get fancy with it. Yep, go ahead and stun them. Now it's time for the combo circus. Oh, wait. Hey, you're ruining the video here, my guy. Relax. Okay, he's one shot. We gotta kill Naruto here. Kurama, where you at to protect my guy? RIP. Now he's okay, bro. You're ruining the video here. Yep, GG's in the chat. And I'm gonna say GG's to the video. We'll see you in the next one.